Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Am I the Asshole? If you're a fan of Reddit stories, it would really support the channel if you could like or subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into our first story. Am I the asshole for not telling my kid I'm not her actual dad? So for context, when I, 24 male, was 19, when my mom had my younger sister, MJ, not actually her name for privacy, my mom was a drug addict, stopping during pregnancy. But when MJ was about 5 months old, she started back on drugs, dropping MJ off any place she could. Seeing this, I wanted to give MJ a life that she deserved, not what our mother gave me. Even though I was only 19, I filed a petition to get custody of her. It was a long, hard process, but when MJ was 2, I finally got full custody. All this to say, I'm legally MJ's dad. I'm the only dad she knows, and she calls me dad. A year ago, I met my girlfriend, AITA, 24 female, and we started dating. Not long after, I really thought I found somebody to like me, and MJ. AITA would always take MJ on girls' days and little dates. I proposed to AITA on Sunday. It seemed like everything was great until a few hours ago. AITA was at my apartment having dinner with me and MJ. Well, when I was cooking dinner, I heard MJ say something along the lines of, "You're gonna marry my daddy, and you're gonna be best friend." I thought it was cute until I heard AITA laugh and say, "He's not your dad, MJ," which caught me off guard. I guess she thought I couldn't hear her because there's a wall between the kitchen. But still, I don't know why AITA said that. MJ was confused, as 5-year-olds are said I was, and AITA kept correcting her until MJ started crying, which honestly made me mad. I asked AITA why she would even say that, and AITA stated she was going to find out eventually, and I was an arse for not telling MJ in the first place. I got mad, and one thing led to another. I said some things I shouldn't have, telling her she had no right, and AITA went home and me and MJ had dinner alone. AITA started blowing up my phone later saying what I did was wrong and basically was just ranting to me through text. I started doubting myself and now I'm here. So am I the asshole? I was gonna tell MJ I was her brother someday. Yes, but when she's old enough to understand, MJ is only 5. She doesn't make sense of it. Also sorry if I'm bad at explaining. Edit, not the asshole, but AITA sure is. Info. Did you tell AITA that you hadn't told MJ about her family history yet? Did you discuss that you were going to tell her later? How long had you been dating AITA before you introduced her to MJ? I did tell AITA that MJ didn't know, yes. And I did tell her I wanted to only tell MJ when she was ready to know. We were dating for about 6 months before her and MJ met. I'd reconsider the engagement, if not the whole relationship after this. Not the asshole. But I think it's time you have this conversation with MJ. There are a ton of books out there that can help you talk through adoption. They even make books for little kids about how they are special because they are picked. I'd also start slowly with the story that her mom couldn't take care of her, and you can keep it all age appropriate, but it's a good idea to start socializing this young. You don't want her to be 16 when she finds this all out. Thank you. I'll look into books like that. You should not marry this woman if you want to be a good dad. I'm willing to bet that AITA told her on purpose. She wants it to be clear to her that she isn't your daughter, so she knows when the two of you have kids that they're the real kids. And she was a charity case. I am also willing to bet she doesn't want her to start seeing her as a mother figure, and that is another reason she told her. Doesn't seem like a coincidence that she told her this after you proposed. She figures she has you secured, so she doesn't need to play nice anymore. Edited to add, you should definitely find happiness and a life partner and have more kids if that is what you want. Just not with someone who won't see your daughter as your daughter or treat you as such. No, maybe you aren't her bio dad, but like you said, you're the only dad she has ever had or known. It was cruel of AITA to take that from her. Don't marry a woman who would bully, referring to the fact that she wouldn't let it go and had to keep insisting, your child, and make her feel like she doesn't belong. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.